I got the notice at City Hall, and you're on the list of people to be arrested. You better run to the station as fast as you can because I can't guarantee your safety. My father said, "Oh, thank you so much for warning us. But, my brother and his family lived nearby. I'd like to warn him, Jeanette, who gave me my name, and her parents." And he said, "Well, let me know where they live. I'm going to try and warn them, but run to the station. I happen to know that it's the last train leaving tonight." So we arrived at the station. There were thousands of people there. And my uncle and aunt and Jeanette never made it. Because in June of 1940, France signed a treaty with Hitler promising to fully collaborate with him. Hitler had already invaded France, and Maréchal Pétain, who was a World War I hero, he was 83 years old at the time, signed a treaty, the armistice, promising to fully collaborate. That meant that all the anti-Jewish laws would apply to any Jews living in France. They said, "Where's your father?" They were French. At the beginning, they took mostly men. Well, I said, "My father? I haven't seen him in 1,000 years, and you're not going to find him." Of course, I was so conditioned that they always told me, if ever somebody asks you, that's what you are to say. They took me to the window and they said, "Well, last time you saw him, which way did he go?" And I have no idea what made me do it, but I pointed in 2 different directions. Well, by then I was hysterical, and I could hear one say to the other, "Shall we take her?" Because if they couldn't get the men, they would take whoever was there, and knowing that the men might follow, and especially children, they would take them as hostages. So a hidden child is one who was not only physically in hiding, but one who has been asked to assume a new identity. My memoir is "Your Name is Renee." I had to change my name completely. And we had to deny all past relationships, which young children normally take for granted.